Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sir Cypher here. Let's play Wargame Airland Battle. We are on part 2 of the first day of real hostilities. We have these two Russian brigades coming forth. I like how the Norwegian brigades, they don't even have names. They're not just like, they're just like, it's a brigade. It's the 4th Brigade. Um, they don't even like feel the need to specify what the different kinds of brigades are. But anyway, it looks like we are going to have to fight these guys, which is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking because the Norwegians do not have the best equipment in the world. The biggest thing, which as you I'm sure have seen in all the other things that I rely on constantly, is infantry-based ATGMs, but there are none of those. In this deck. So, yeah, it is a problem that I don't really have a solution to. There is no infantry-based ATGMs. We do have vehicle-based ATGMs, but obviously you can't put vehicles in buildings unless it's like a car dealership showroom or something. And I don't think there's any of those out here, so there's not too much we can do about that. The other problem with this deck is there is no good anti-air options. The only anti-air is the infantry and vehicle versions of some piece of shit missile called the RBS-70. I don't even know what country it's from. It may be Norway invented itself. It could be a really good missile in real life, but in this game it gets a pretty bad rap. It is complete garbage. So the only good thing about it is that it is actually HE9 or HE5, so two of them will take out most helicopters, or one of them take out most helicopters, two of them will take out almost any plane. And it's on paper it's accuracy 9, but the problem is that it's AOE and it's guided. So if you lose sight of the thing, the missile's not going to hit right, and so it's like planes move pretty fast. so any sort of weapon system where you have to pin the tail on the donkey is not going to work out very well. So we're going to have two little groups here. So this group is going to go and hold this area. So we'll give it maybe like one or two tanks, and we'll also give it a recon infantry, and maybe like some RBS-70s. And the other thing is they're expensive too. They're 15 points, or I mean they're 20 points. It's out of control. These RBS-70s, they're not very good. All right, so and then we have to hold this area as well. Move the command vehicle way back here. So this is going to be also tough. We have M48s, which are good to have because if the enemy drives up BMPs and stuff, even though the M48s are like straight out of the Korean War, they can still kill a BMP in a single hit half the time. So that's going to be fine. The problem is that enemy pack tanks will eat them for breakfast. So we have to be careful about that. We do have the TOW-2 missiles, which are quite good. They are no joke. But they're very expensive, so we kind of have to be careful. We can't get too crazy with them, or we will lose them. We'll get some recon infantry here. And maybe we'll get some logistics trucks ready to go, just in case. One thing I like to do is drive right across the bridges and take that zone, but that's if we have this command zone up here, which we're not going to have at this point. So I think that's going to have to do it here. So we'll move all these guys here. We'll move all these guys here, and then we'll kind of sort it out after that. So hopefully the enemy just doesn't bum rush over here. Normally they most commonly attack along this road here. So that's where I'm going to set up the majority of my defenses. That's where I'm going to plan to sort of hold them. And hopefully we can actually do that and not die horribly, which is probably the most statistically likely thing to happen with such a wide disparity with the quality of our troops. No, I wouldn't say quality. Quality of our weapon systems. The Danish troops are very brave, very capable, but their weapon systems are not quite as fancy as the people we will be fighting. Let's put an M48 there. We'll get one of these little crappy RBS 70 pieces of bullshit there. I'm going to put the M48s on this side of the forest because at long range they're going to get killed by ATGMs, but if they're on the far side of the forest, they can actually sort of help. Because if enemy vehicles drive down that road, the M48s can shoot them in the side, and they might actually do something. Keyword is might. Statistically, probably they will not do anything useful, but you never know. I'll get this logistical trucks up here. Also, maybe get some more infantry. We want to prevent a breakthrough at any cost. That is the main thing we are going to try to avoid here, because that will ruin our day. We have M48s there. Oh, there's lots of M48s here. Put this M48, these woods over here. And get these infantry out. Oh, shoot. Get in the houses, guys. These M1103s, whatever the hell they're called, these are just like essentially Swedish versions of the M113 APC, which is actually I think is the most produced weapon, the most produced armored vehicle in all of history. Not just because it was very popular, but also because pretty much every single NATO armored weapon system tends to be based off of it. It's kind of like the Bren carrier or something of its day. It's pretty easy to just throw something on a M113 chassis. Why is my oh, there's a helicopter there. Oh shoot, I want to like bomb these guys, but then I'm gonna die. So much AA. No. Fortunately, it seems not to be hitting me. So I'm gonna get another RBS 70 thing here. And maybe it's time to call in some support options here. I didn't actually get a fob, so I'm kind of limited to how much firepower I can really call in. Look at these guys. Oh, I never brought recon infantry over here. That's no good. Oh no, guys, hide in the forest. So we should get these supply vehicles over here to support my TOW 2s, because those are going to be my money makers, assuming they survive. I wonder if I can actually hide these guys in this little tiny tree here. Okay, I guess I can put them in that hedgerow. So lots of rocket artillery coming, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. The big thing is going to be this push here that the enemy is going to almost certainly drive across this bridge. So if I can preempt that, drop some nice cluster bombs on these guys. Looks like I'm going to be a little early there. Nope, up, not quite. Oh god, they're killing everything. So it looks like where I really need this is over here. Freedom fighters are actually pretty good at stopping enemy attacks, more so than most things. Because rockets, they don't, you don't have to, what do you call it? It doesn't really matter if the unit is moving, because they're actually targeting, the thing while they head up. So, a good rocket strike is always pretty helpful. So it looks like we need more infantry here, because it looks like all of my infantry are dying. Maybe need some more patents too. We need to keep them away from my my tow carriers, because those are the only thing that is going to allow us to survive, is the tow carriers dropping bombs on everything. So, let's see here. Unfortunately, these T-72s are quite durable. So, we're going to have to launch the entire Danish Air Force at them, which is actually pretty good. No really fighters, but lots and lots of oh, my starfighter. Why is my starfighter doing here? Just have it drop bombs on them. Lots and lots of just payload. So there is this hind here. That was my brave RBS-70. You can do it. My brave RBS-70. Do it. Do it for Norway. He's running away like a coward. So yeah, the enemy is over here. It looks like these guys here are actually out of heat missiles. So that's not good. We need to get some logistics trucks up. Oh, we do have logistics trucks up in this bitch. Okay. So this TOW-2 is actually out of missiles. Just scoot back. Get him. Okay, that was a little silly. But we do have mortars now. So I can try and kill these Strellas, which will then allow me to be a little bit more aggressive here. Got more infantry coming. Should get some tanks. Not because the tanks will do anything, but while the enemy is killing the tanks, maybe they'll slow down a little bit. And also, it looks like... So the problem with freedom fighters is they shoot rockets, and they need line of sight to shoot the rockets, unlike, for example, any plane that has bombs. So the problem is that if they don't actually hit the thing on the first shot, it's like they just fly around. They're like, oh god, what do we do? Oh, I'm so confused. And so it's kind of a problem. Another problem with this deck is they only have the shitty ass logistics trucks, which it's not that helpful. We kind of need the good logistics trucks. Nope. So enemy shit coming in over here. Probably just take them out with a rocket strike. The enemy does have Strellas, but rocket planes are actually pretty good at sniping units, because they fire their rockets at a pretty long range and then they pull up. So they tend to do okay. The problem is if they overshoot the target, and then because the enemies they miss or something, then they just keep flying forward like a bunch of idiots. So you see here, I can't actually rocket plane anything. See, it's sort of, after you play this game for a while, you kind of get a sense of the terrain. But see, you can't rocket plane anything that's on this bank, because when the plane is coming up, it's not going to have vision of it, you see. It's going to... So, it's the same reason why I'm not putting anything right on the edge, because the enemy has better stuff. So if they duke it out with me across the street, so to speak, I am going to lose. Now, I'm going to bring forward some command vehicles, not necessarily because I need the points, but because then I can have these zones the next game. They will count as mine. I can deploy infantry in forward positions right away, and I won't have to deal with this whole song and dance. So the enemy has this BRDM here, which, let's see if my glorious M48 Patton A5 can take it out. And it looks like maybe. Let me see here. Now, fighting falcons don't, they have infrared missiles. So if they get close enough to a helicopter, I'm trying to get the thing to come at them from the side so they won't overshoot the. There we go. So if you, I don't want. Oh god, no. Goodbye, starfighter. Oh, huh? What is this? Oh, there goes my starfighter. Oh god, no! Why did I do that? No. I was trying to be cool and kill their artillery. The original point was to shoot down their artillery. Fortunately, though, this deck has a lot of fighting falcons and starfighters. It's pretty much one of the only good things about it, besides the TOW2s, which I'm pretty sure have racked up quite a body count by now over here. Considering they've fired basically all of their missiles. Just noticed we have no AA over here now, so should probably rectify that. Not that RBS 70s are really going to do anything anyway, but hey, I can dream, you know. Oh god, no, don't kill my... No. Don't kill my... Oh god, they killed all my resupply trucks. But we'll have my fighting falcons. Really, actually, I should just have the fighting falcons. Oh, they killed it anyway. So, I'll have them drop a bomb on these guys. And it looks like we're gonna be okay. I don't know if it's going to be a total victory. I hope it is, because I don't have to fight them next turn. But either way, now I have command vehicles moving into these forward zones. So it should be a lot simpler. I can actually deploy FOBs up there next time, so it should be a little bit better. Oh god, no, don't get okay. See here, my little scout tank here. I don't actually know what tank this is based off of. I think it's an M41 over here, shooting these guys. Poof. So that's there. Looks like we have another push coming across this. So we have these BMPs. Should probably get these guys out of this little truck here so they can see what's going on. So yeah, lost some planes there that I shouldn't have, but overall I think we're doing pretty well. The enemy, for whatever reason, hasn't really been calling in any planes. I don't know if this deck just doesn't have that many planes, but I seem to remember it having some pretty good stuff. So I'm not sure why they have not emerged. The glorious Soviet Air Force. But, see, maybe we can, I actually don't have any recon anymore. So anyway, I'm going to have my freedom fighters strafe these things while they're coming across the bridge. Because rocket planes are probably the best thing besides like ATGM planes for hitting mobile troops. Hopefully they'll get to them before they... Oh, they're actually coming from over here. Oh, okay, so then they will be able to shoot there. So you see here. And that actually is going to win us the game. Managed somehow to get a total victory. I think, though, that we're not actually going to be able to chase them. This Swedish brigade is a very low initiative. And now we have to fight with our 12th brigade against this Guards Motor Regiment. Not a Guards Tank Regiment. Should be a little easier to fight than that last one. Also, they only have 4 morale instead of 7. Alright, so... this other Danish deck is going to be pretty similar. I think it might just... I think it has pretty much the same stuff. I think it has better tanks, though. So basically, we just want to stop them from advancing here. Across this river. So we want to get our troops up as quickly as possible. Put the FOB over here. Put our command vehicle there. And we have pretty similar stuff. The only difference, I think we have leopard. Yeah, we have leopard 1s instead of the M48s, which are a little bit better. Kind of expensive though. They're kind of glass cannons. They don't have very good armor, but they have a pretty good gun. But our main thing here is going to be infantry. Unfortunately, we still do not have any ATGM infantry that has any sort of range on them. So we are just going to have to... we're just going to have to do our best to not get murdered here. The Stormers are actually in pretty cool transports, but the problem is that we're not probably going to be attacking anyone that much right now unless we can improve our position rather drastically. I'll hide that over there, and then I'll hide this Leopard 1 in the grass over here. And then I'll try and get another Leopard 1. And we'll get some RBS 70s over here in the woods, along with a logistics vehicle. And odds are most of the fighting is going to occur at this other zone over here, because it's, I don't know, the enemy just likes to go over there. So I'm also going to get a little small force here to sit in these houses just so that we don't get flanked as soon as the match starts. So we'll get some logistics trucks ready to help out. The problem with these logistics trucks is they're crappy, and there's not very many of them. So everyone we lose, that's probably the most important thing not to lose, but we're going to end up losing a lot of them because of just how this game is set up. So we're going to have all the remaining RBS 70s deploy around in this area, and then we'll also have some RBS 70s in the APCs. Still, odds are we are going to get steamrollered by any enemy planes that show up, but you know, what are we going to, there's nothing we could do about it. We just have to hope and pray and believe in glorious Norway, our mother country, to see us through. So we're going to get troops all up in there, and we don't want the tanks on the front line. We want the infantry in the front line because leopards are not very tough. So if we have them in the front line, they're just going to die. So we obviously don't want that. We want them to live and prosper. We'll get some recon. Some recon over there. And then maybe one more tow carrier over here. Maybe a 70 thing. And then we'll get some more tow carriers for over here. Okay. This fob should probably be here. Where'd the fob go? Okay. You want it closer to the road for our crappy supply trucks to get there quicker. We'll get some supply trucks ready to go. Alright, so there's nothing left but to do it. So we will move forward here with this. Move forward here with this. Essentially, get all these guys out of their transports. Into the houses. Get in the houses, you butts. And get their little transports hidden off in here. We'll get these guys into these woods. And we already have crazy crap coming down these roads. So let's get these guys into some buildings here. I like these buildings that are like half covered by forest because it basically makes the entire forest impassable. Because there's like, unless you just throw like thousands of infantry in there, there's really not there's no easy way to extricate those angry guys. Now I'm not actually gonna fight them coming across the river because they have better stuff than me. And if I actually do try to fight them coming across the river, they will kill me. But what I can do is try and prevent them from breaking through this forest, which is going to be my primary goal here. Once they get into this forest, they're going to have a much harder time fighting off all of my little angry, determined Swedish infantry. So that is my goal. Time will tell if it's actually going to work, or it's just going to be a horrible disaster and everyone will die and it'll be very sad. Let's get this RBS 70s all up in this hizzy. Get them all over here. And I'll actually bring a command vehicle up here just so we have a little bit forward positioning here. Get more recon. Oh god, all these troops. So looks like the enemy is driving through here for some reason. I thought I had another tow carrier here, but I guess not. I don't see any other tow carriers. And for whatever reason, this tow carrier is not hitting anything, which it should, given it is very expensive, and on paper is like really good. So let's see here. Let's drop these guys off here. Move these guys away. I'm not sure what's going on here. See, if we had ATGMs, these guys would just murder these dudes, but unfortunately we do not have those. So we kind of got to take what we can get here. I wonder if I can scoot these recon infantry up a little closer. Oh god, so much artillery. Artillery and my RBS. Oh shit, I thought I told you guys to go into these woods, you jerks. Get in these woods. So worst case scenario, my troops will just get in a better position for the actual super bad fighting that'll happen later. But I'm taking these forward positions here, trying to get in a good situation. Trying to sneak all these recon troops. I do see their fob there, so I might actually start calling in some support here. We'll get some mortars. I'm noticing this deck is actually a little bit more well supplied than that other deck. Again, I don't actually want the mortars next to my fob. I don't. So it looks like we have a big, gigantic armored convoy here. This looks like a job for everything. So we'll call in some starfighters. We'll call in that. Some freedom fighters. Freedom fighters are a good first wave because I don't know, for whatever reason they just feel really survivable. I'm not actually sure how survivable they are, but yeah, they tend to they feel like tough. So the enemy is just bum rushing their way in here. I'm dropping lots of bombs on them. Somehow none of my freedom fighters actually died from that. I don't know how that happened. But the enemy is coming in here very strongly. I'm probably actually going to bring up some of these stormers, these assault infantry, and we need to get my Leopard 2 out here to the edge of this thing to fight them. We'll call in the freedom fighters to actually shoot these little rocket thingies, so that way. Oh my god, I need more logistics here. So hopefully that will allow me to get in my next little round of attacks. You see how quickly the where is my freedom? Why is he? Whatever. Go home, freedom fighter. You're drunk. See all the angry stuff. We got Conquerors coming in here, so we are going to drop lots of bombs. We get starfighters here. My Fighting Falcon did not actually drop its bombs, so they're going to have to rectify that. And got shot down like an idiot because it didn't do what I told it to do. And, yeah. Looks like things are a little tough right now. But I am holding by the skin of my teeth here. This gigantic force here. I think if my Fighting Falcon had actually dropped its bombs like I had told it to, we would have been in a lot better situation. But hey, you know, you can't always get what you want here. Actually, yeah, let's see if I drop these bombs here. Starfighters. So trying to kill all these T-72s and stuff. Need to get some logistics over here, so my for all my tow vehicles that have no more ammo. And things are looking a little rough. Looks like the enemy is also moving over here a bit, but I want to rocket attack these motor structures, but I don't actually have that much that would be that good against them. I really need to get some more Fighting Falcons here. So dropping lots of bombs still. There's an enemy T-72 column moving through there for some reason. And the enemy motor structure coming in here. I gotta get my armies. So gotta just keep holding out here. Lots of T-72s, holy crap. Shooting at my poor guys here. But okay, finally got another Fighting Falcon. I will drop that on the T-72s. Gotta get my infantry out of there because odds are that T-72 Fighting Falcon is not super accurate with its bombs. So I need to be kind of careful. So for some reason that Fighting Falcon didn't really do much. That strike didn't do that much. Big AoE strike on these guys. The enemy just has dudes all over the place. Uh-oh, get out of your trucks there, guys. So we are going to have to do our best to not get pushed out of this zone. My poor tow 2 carrier needs to book it out of there before. Oh no, he's dead. T-72 command tank. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He might be trying to just contest the zone, so that way I won't be able to call in any more reinforcements. Oh, I won. Okay. Whew. That was very close. I was getting pushed back quite a lot there. But we did win. And now their morale's down quite a bit in their initiative. So I don't think they're going to be able to have such an aggressive push next turn. So the first Czech army is weakening. The first and is advancing into... If it's weakening, then why are they advancing into Bavaria? Not sure. General strikes in France. So I guess this is our first political decision for this campaign. We can either send in the military police and crush these dissident pansies, or we can appease them and bow down to their communist ways. So please vote in the thread, and then we will be on to the next day. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually pretty intense battle, that last one. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day.